Hi everybody, welcome back. Cids Modded Live, episode 58 with me, Cid, and we're here with the melodic clunk of this thing. And big thanks to Brad, who pointed out that we can feed this thing with hoppers, and we can empty it with hoppers apparently. So we are not going to hang around finding out whether this is, or things. We're just going to get this thing in here. We're going to whack a hoofer on the top there. We are going to whack that on there. We're going to pop. Actually, we don't really need to even worry about that, do we? And then I think we shall take another hopper and just very quickly place that on there. And then we can take this, which has got some stuff in it, and we'll place that up there. That's going to start filtering down, that's filtering in, and all is good. Now what are we like for other things like cauldrons? We got 94 of those. What about, well, I'm trying to think what else we might want to pop in there. We could fire chargers. What's the recipe on those? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, fire chargers are not much use for anything else, are they? So it would kind of make sense to deconstruct a whole load. These are... oh, damn it, I didn't mean to do that. We can't... I don't think there's a recipe for those. Let me take a few stacks of fire chargers out. Let me double check that recipe. Nuggets and string, yeah, not worth it. I mean, to be honest, we don't need them all, but we'll pop a whole bunch of those in though. And what about these? Is there a recipe for it? There is, but it's not really. Again, I'm not that desperate for anything in that list. Anything else? Anything else at all? Sticks? Nope. Redstone torches? Nope. Any of that? Nope. We can do those. I definitely will take those out, and we'll take those out again. We'll keep one of them, however, and let's pop a load of stuff in there until we got that going. Now obviously nothing going on here. This is full, that's full. That should do its thing, and I'm expecting the output to go into there. Let's check it, and then we can go bang. Yep, off you go. Good, brilliant. Right, now my plan for today, so thanks Brad for that one. My plan for today involves the nether. I also want to place you away. Let me get rid of that out of the area. Right, yeah, nether. So, we're going to need a lot of glass. Let me just grab a whole bunch. I'll take my blocks bag, and we'll do that. We're going to need a lot of building blocks, and what I want to do is I want to actually build a XP farm in the nether, because that's an obvious place to do it. There are many designs. I am going to go with a zombie farm, a zombie pigman farm actually, which comes from Snow Crash, who's obviously a YouTuber. And this particular design has been copied a lot, so it's nothing new, and if you've seen it, you're not going to get a great deal out of the basic design. I do want to sit there, and once I've got the design, sit there and see if there's any way in which we can improve the design with the modded items. Now, have I got ladder? Not really, actually. Let me... no, I don't want to dungeon finder that crap. As we found out. Ladder, can we get a bunch of those? 64, let me another 42, that's 108, 118. We need a slight, we need more. Damn it. Make me some of those then. Okay. Fine, we'll do it the hard way. Yeah, and those. There we go. And then we'll make some more ladders and we'll be good. That's actually way more than we needed. That's 128. That should be exactly, that should be fine. Have I got slime? I have. Make myself some slime blocks. And that should do. And let's head. Well, let's sleep and then head to the nether. We don't need, the beauty of the nether, of course, is we don't have to do any of this sleeping malarkey, so we'll be able to utilize this fully. And let's head over to the most beautiful pyramid in the world. I saw something other than a slime block coming towards me. Now, I've not done any further work on this. We're still waiting on the various farms to produce all of the books and everything necessary for us to continue building all of these shelves and get the you know, the dark oak necessary for that as well. But we're not here for that today. We're here for this, and this makes a certain amount of sense to me that we're going to do this up here. Right, so let's come over there. So zombie pigment farm above the nether, nothing new. You've seen many designs for it. This is, as I say, it's not mine. I would be, oh, that's not the right thing. Hang on, let's get the blocks bag, and we'll take a couple of stacks of stone, and we'll just use those as, nah, you know what, the builder in me, the builder in me says, no, you cannot just do this, you know, all willy-nilly. You have to do it proper. So we shall go with something, I don't know, not Celtic. I've used that overly. Mosaic, no. Chisel pillar, why not? That'll do. And obviously we'll make this look as pretty as we can, but I do want to be able to get down without having any issues. So let us give this a nice little trampoline base. And obviously if you're doing this on the overworld, we use water, but that isn't an option. There are other options, but should we? I'm thinking I'm just going to go. It's not like we haven't got the slime, and I'm not entirely sure whether slime blocks are spawnable, you know, to be honest. I would suspect not. Boing, boing, boing. Yeah, I would suspect not. However, because we're paranoid, we'll do that around the edge, and then we'll grab our ladders, and we can obviously start pillaring up here, and we're going to take this all the way up to the roof. I will want some a glass block of some description as well, just for good measure. So let me pillar up until we can't pillar any higher, and I'll be back with you in a mo. Alright, we're at 255. Here is our top block, and we are going to, then I'm going to hate this, but here we go. Oh dear. Just let myself land gently. Wow. I know I'm not in a void world or anything, and I know you. I mean, I have mentioned on many occasions my. Oh dear, let me just get that off. My aversion, if you like, for working at heights, but we have really got agreed. Oh God, this is going to be a pain. Let me just get these done. So yeah, my aversion for working at heights are well known. Which is why doing these builds is doubly challenging for me. And of course we have no form of flight in this, which just means that this is all the more entertaining, because if I fall and die, I will fall and die. And my things will splat across the nether, well, the nether ceiling, I was going to say, not the nether floor. So anyway, I'm just going to... Oh crap! We need to sort that one out then. Ow. Right, so we have got an issue now. Blaze spawn at light level 11 or lower, don't they? So how do we handle this? Well, I suppose the obvious thing is we just spam torches everywhere. I mean, really go hog on the torches. And I think it's 11 or lower, so that would be yeah. So let me just check these. Let me just take these back out again. I know I've just put them in, but so there's 10 and 9. Yeah, they are definitely quite capable of spawning at 11 or lower, I believe. As I say, I think it's 11. Oh crap, that's problematic then, isn't it? Oops. Alright, I need to readjust this platform to ensure that there are, oh dear, no 11s. It's the only thing I can think of. And then I need to put that ladder in and get back up to the ceiling. Let me finish up. Back in a bit. Alright, so I'm just up here. I'm just beneath the ceiling of this, which is going to be glass, but I wanted to give myself a bit of a sissy rail or sissy area to live when we're coming up here. So I'm just sticking a little tiny glass platform. Now obviously glass has got the advantage that it's non-spawnable, so we can, we don't have to worry about blaze and the likes. I've had to pull out this side of the thing, so there's no drop there. There is a drop here, and we're going to use it now. I'm going to hate this. Okay, here we go. Oh, Pigman, he's all right. We don't mind him. Wee. Obviously, he spawns at any light level, so he's not an issue. Now, it does occur to me that we have got a problem, and the problem is blaze are going to spawn in this farm, so I'm going to have to work around that. And I'm not sure whether hopefully gas can't spawn in this. That would be embarrassing if they can. Okay, we won't need this for long anyway. This is just temporary, and we can get rid of most of this and just have the pillar. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to go up onto the roof of the nether, and we are going to need to make a let me get this right. It is a circle 75 in 75 in diameter. Yep, 75 in diameter, with a internal hole of 41. Wow. And there is a template on. Let me just get this on here. So if you were to go to snowcrash.com, you will find a tutorial for this particular thing, including the video. This is going to be entertaining. I need to, well, what do we say? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 10, 11. Let me count this. I'll be back in a mo. All right, yeah. So it's 37 from the center, which means I need to go up, and I'm going to hate every second of this. And I'll start out this way, and we're going to. My usual way of counting out 37 is to put 37 blocks in my hand. It's real high-tech stuff. This is non-spawnable, so we are going to head out all the way. We're going to repeat that on all 4 sides, and then we're going to make a donut of glass. And this is going to be a long job. I'm not going to bore you with me grumbling about the fact how much I hate heights, because, you know, I've told you many times. And yeah, so I've got a bit of building to do, and again I shall be back in a little while. All right, I've got the whole 9 of those blocks left. I need to just minimize that a second. I can't see if I'm actually recording. I appear to be recording, which is always good. We have got basically I've worked back on this half, and then I'm kind of working this quadrant round over there and this quadrant round over there, and then I'll work out where the hell I'm going after that. But I have gone through a lot of glass, all of the glass we took with us, which was what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 less 2, 14 stacks to get this far. So I need to, I suppose there is an easy way down, isn't there, thinking about this? I need to go and get some more glass, basically. Whee! Thank you. Now, I've also been thinking about how I'm going to use modded, or some of the mods in this, and I'm getting a few ideas. So, blaze spawning on the spawn platforms, it's going to reduce the efficiency because, my God, you can see this, that circle. It's going to reduce the efficiency because we are obviously going to be putting in some kind of transparent block. Let me just turn that off. But we can illuminate that platform. That should be doable. I do need to check on my glowstone stocks, and I almost guarantee that I won't have enough, or anywhere near enough. But that's what the nether's for, isn't it? Let's have a look. Glow. Actually, yeah, I'm not too bad. 104 blocks, and then 200 blocks. Yeah, it's not too bad. The obvious problem with these are transparent as far as spawning is concerned. So every one of those we put in will reduce the spawn potential. Now, if I take one of those and let's just I don't know. Let's. Is it raining? It's raining. Let's just run out to an area that is not lit at all, just as an example. And if I go and pick up, I'll just grab it with that, so it's silk touched because, you know, I'm a good boy. And we pop that down. You can see from here we've got 14, 13. 12. So you're going to need a pattern where every, I don't know, this is going to be this is going to be interesting because, as I say, this design is designed in vanilla, and vanilla, it's fine, obviously it works. How we intersperse the lights to prevent blaze spawning, well, that's another job entirely. The other thing we could do, of course, is we could go for, let me just get the torch. Is it a mega torch in this one? Mega, yeah. We could put one of these. Now, I think I set these up to go with, let me just get some of that going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Bang. Oh, I need torches. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Bang. Make me 4 of those. So this will keep the area safe while we're working it. But what I do need to do first, I can get rid of you and you. And probably those and that. Yeah, I'm going to need a lot of glass. Probably. Oops. Several. I'm glad that I actually just started whacking those sand crates on top of the furnace when I did, because otherwise we would be very close to actually there. Well, we'll take that with us, and we'll take a bit more glass. Oh, no. All right, that gives us plenty of wiggle room. We can have a quick sleep because we're here. Actually, let me just, while we're here, 76 sugarcane. Well, it's working out for us now. In terms of that, we've got 23 books, and paper we've got 27. It's not the fastest thing in the world, is it? But no, well. Let's see, and I need to crash out. Kick me. Okay, I'll be back in a little bit and I'll get some more of that roof done. But in the meantime, see you soon. All right, I've got the top donut done. I'm just chopping out these supports here because we don't need them. I could leave them in. There's no reason we have to take them out, but I just don't want them in. We have used a lot of glass, however, that's fine. And I know from the center to the edge there is 20 blocks. So when we come to do the next layer, because there's 4 layers to this, so this is going to take a while. But the next layer we're going to be doing in stone. We'll bridge out using glass and then out with stone for the remainder. Then it'd probably be a bit easier because we're not working on glass, which is a natural enemy of someone with any degree of kind of, you know, height fear and vertigo. It's not vertigo, it's fear of heights. I know vertigo is a very different thing entirely. But yeah, so we need to pull this out. It occurs to me, however, that I've made life a bit harder on myself than I really needed to. And more about that in a moment once I've been back. I'm going to go and grab some more stone because having used the glass, or a lot of the glass that we've already had, I'm basically in the region of, you know, well, if not a metric crap ton, certainly at least an imperial crap ton. That is official. That's an official measurement, by the way. So, yeah. Then we are things. I can also close these up. I don't need them. These little sissy holes are unnecessary because I figured out some tricks. So that's in place, and obviously we come out from there. We should have 4 either side, which we have. Let's go quickly down to the bottom. Whoop. Be ready for any. See, zombie pigmen spawn there. Now, the other thing I don't need at all is these slime blocks. These are, again, the problem is when you look at a vanilla design, then you start to think in terms of vanilla, and obviously in vanilla we would, whoa, what was that? Something spun me around then. Yeah, if you're thinking in terms of vanilla designs, we'd be thinking about water drops, and obviously we can't do those in the nether, so what do? Well, we'll use slime blocks, because that's a nice vanilla solution, isn't it? And it's like, well, yes and no, because we actually really don't need this. All we're doing is getting zombie pigmen spawning down here, and we don't want that. So we take those out completely. These zombie pigmen can bugger off in a moment. And we apply a modded solution. Right, so on the subject of a modded solution, you can see how much glass we've got left, by the way. I'm going to keep the glass. The glass is going to be useful later down the line. On the subject of a modded solution, I shall be back. You can't see that momentarily. All right, got everything. Yeah, I'm sat there panicking like hell about falling, and we could have just walk on air while sneaking. That's the beastie. Now it could do with some mending on it and stuff, but there's that. There's also the there was a wing charm as well, wasn't there? I should have grabbed. Yeah, one of those might be beneficial. I didn't think to check for that. Hang on, let's head back home. Have I got one of those? Who knows? Ah! Wing. Ender wing. Yeah, that's not what I'm after. I want the wing charm. What's involved with that? All of that lot. There you go. Done. Wing charm. And cheap as chips as well. So we're now foolproof. Let's not do that mistake again. So now we can go back. We can continue on building. I can use the magnum torches, or the mega torches, to make the area spawn safe while we work. We can then use glowstone and the likes to let's get up here. These pigmen should despawn once I'm up there, because there'll be more blocks away than things. This is the idea of building up right up at that level. Let's go up. Gotta love this. This is cyclic, isn't it, that does this wee beastie. Saves us a lot of time. And again, we'll use a modded to improve this as we go as well. So for example, let's have those out of the equation straight off the bat, and oh yeah, loot bag we'll have to do. That's what I wanted there. Right, that can go. Come here, you. Give me that. That can go in there. Blocks bag is pretty full, but I would like to swap out some of that for some of that. And I think I said it was 20 blocks, didn't I, from the center? So if I go out this way 20 blocks, 1, 2, 3. So if I need basically put 17 on, don't I? Yeah, let's just work. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, bum. Hang on. Is that's draining, isn't it? Let me put you. That's the wing charm. Yeah, I thought I was kind of moving around like I was on ice. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And we should be just off to the edge. Now, question. What should we make the floor out of? Important questions. What should we make the floor out of? I am going to be inclined with a mixture of, we'll go with dent for the edge and this trodden brick for the middle. Yeah, I think that works. And I know the eye chisel would be faster here. I'm not a big fan of the eye chisel. I find this, whilst a little bit more painful in its nature, is I feel like I'll have more control. And I don't know whether that makes much sense or not, but if we look here, we should be directly underneath that. We are. And again, if we grab one of those and stab that down, we should be in a nice spawn safe place. Let me rinse and repeat 4 more times. Then I can start building out exactly the same platform as this, but in stone underneath. Repeat 2 more times, and I'll be back again once we've got somewhere. If I have any major things, like this thing doesn't work and a blaze spawns and knocks me off or whatever, I'll be sure to come back so you can all gloat and chickle. Okay? Right, back in a bit. Alright, I've got the glass and 1 platform in, and this has taken hours. This is actually a much bigger build than I gave it credit for. This is possibly foolhardy, but we need to work on a system. Now I think no, damn it. Damn it. I have to go and grab that. I think we can get away with here, and we'll do glowstone. And then we'll come over here. So we've got 2. So we're going 1, 2 to here. I'm not worried about the stone, but I am worried about losing glowstone because, you know, whilst I've got a fair bit of it, I haven't got so much that I can afford to throw it away. And then 1, 2, so maybe there is the last glowstone we put in. Obviously you can see we've got areas of things. So I'm just wondering if we go here, for example, we've still got an 11. That's a pain. This is quark, and whilst I like the features of quark, I don't like this particular feature right now because it's going to make this particular farm dangerous as hell with regards to the blaze. I don't think, however, lighting this thing up with glowstone is the answer. I think we need to... I'll go and grab that NMO. I think we need to have a think about how we can make the the blaze work for us. So instead of worrying about, let me get rid of that. Instead of worrying about the fact that blaze is spawning, we need to channel the blaze and somehow exploit the blaze. Let me get down, go and pick up that glowstone, which should be over. I hate the fact that you can hear the gas from underneath the ground because you always sound like they're right on top of you. So anyway, that is 2 floors in. We need 2 more to go. Fortunately, they are all stone. The downside is they take 10 and a bit stacks of stone per floor. Well, actually, no, more. Probably about 16 stacks of stone per floor, and they take a while to build. So I'm going to have to do that off camera, I think. Well, I mean, I've pretty much done it off camera anyway. You know what I mean. I'm going to have to do this off camera, not between episodes and stuff. Whether we will get this all done for the next episode, I don't know. But I think I've got a screenshot there. Bow. Because hey, hang on, let me get up there. This is a little bit fast. because this is going to be big. It is going to generate us a lot of gold. It's going to generate us a lot of experience, and we need, as I say, to work out how we're going to, what we're going to do with the blazers, because they're going to be a pain. I'll have a think about the blazers. There may be a way we can actually utilize that, because obviously we only have to aggro the pigment, and the pigment will run to us. But anyway, until next time, I know this has not been much in terms of content, but we have achieved a lot with just the sheer scale of this. And as I say, I've got 2 more of these floors to drop in. But until next time, thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon. And bye for now.